Hi guys. Um, Today I wanted to come and do a video. Um, Kind of have a lot on my mind as far as the topic of this video. It's a pretty strong topic for me, and what it is, um, I joined a Facebook group. Now, this was, I think earlier this week, I joined a Facebook group, which it seemed to be like a really positive Facebook group. I was in one that really seemed to be um, infiltrated by non-black people. So, and you saw them clearly that these are not black people making these posts. So I got out of that one, and I got into another one that somebody put a link to, that it was a positive all black group or whatever, which, I mean, first of all, you really can't you can't say that with certainty. It's so social media, so you really can't say that with certainty. So um, what happened is that there was a someone put a post. Well, all week I had been posting in the group. Everything was fine. Funny videos, funny memes, interesting topics. I mean, I was really enjoying this group. So um, I yesterday, I think it was yesterday, somebody put a meme of someone's supposed Twitter page. Now, this this video, this picture, I'm sorry, was a picture of a pregnant black lady and a white guy. Now, the caption for whoever's uh, Twitter page, it was supposed to be said, "You know you're a bad bitch if a white man wants you." And long story short, there was, starting yesterday all the way to this morning, hours of posts of men and black women, but mostly black men, calling black women whores, bitches, ghetto bitches, black ghetto bitches, dogs, sluts, bed wenches for white men, unloyal, unfaithful, just, I mean, just anything possibly that you could think of derogatory for them to say against the black woman was said on that post. Yet a lot of black women basically almost seemed like they kept trying to defend themselves, kept trying to say, "Oh no, well, we stand by the black man. I love the black man. I'm in support of our brothers, whatever." And black guys just coming back, "You hoes ain't loyal. You hoes ain't this and this and that." And um, you know, uh, you ruined the black man. You keep the black man. I mean, it's just like, it was like a barrage of just hate. And so, long story short, um, what happened is, before I went to bed, because I was thinking about it, and I'm like, man, that's some really hateful stuff to be said. It's not like it's new. I mean, I've seen it on YouTube and everything before. Especially a lot of these seem to be conscious brothers. A lot of these ones who call themselves Hebrew Israelites, they seem to hate the black woman. So I've seen stuff from them like that. Um, and I'm not talking about the whole conscious community, because first of all, I'm gonna have to do a video on the conscious community, because I don't think consciousness is a community. I think consciousness is just something that you evolve to as you learn, as you grow, as you begin to understand, see things, and begin to uh, learn about your ancestors and learn about history and learn. I don't think that there needs to be a community to push consciousness. Consciousness is something that just happens. It's just something you evolve to. But either way, there is, and there's a lot of crap with it. A lot of crap. So, but anyway, um, before I went to bed, it came to me, what if that's a fake post? What if it's photoshopped? What if the woman isn't pregnant? What if that's, the guy is not her man or whatever? And what if it was just some silly person's opinion that, oh, you a bad bee now because you got a white man? I mean, that was somebody's silly opinion. And for it to go on the way that it went on, with black women being degraded and cursed out the way that they were over a meme on Facebook that cannot even be proven, to me is an agenda behind that. It's something behind that, or are we that slow and retarded? So anyway, I went to bed, woke up the next morning, this morning, and I got on Facebook first thing to see whether or not this meme is still getting action. Lo and behold, it was. The last post had been an hour, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. So I um, I went to Google Images, and I put the image in there, and I Googled it to see, um, what would come up. Some Twitter pages came up, some Instagram came up. I think followed the link to YouTube and everything. Anyway, the bottom line to the picture is that it is a married couple. The woman is a Sudanese African woman who lives in Australia. She's a model who has a white husband. She was actually pregnant. The baby now, from the pictures I've seen, is a beautiful little dark skinned chocolate baby. Doesn't look like she has a white daddy at all to me. Not that it's a problem, but she's very, very dark like her mom. And she seems to be about 2 to 3 years old. So these are some old pictures. And they are vloggers. So they um, vlog their life, I guess their daily life. I don't know if they're still doing it, but they vlog their daily life. They have pictures of their wedding, videos of them just driving around, talking, family stuff. They had pictures of the baby, at the hospital, the birth, all of this. And so they seem like a happy couple. They seem like a happy couple to me. But getting back to this Facebook post, I never did get to the bottom of whether or not the men were so angry that a black woman was with a white man, or was it the silly comment about her being a bad bee because a white man wants. I mean, I hadn't figured it out. So what I did was I put all that information down there that I found out about them being married. Um, and I put a image of a black man with a white woman because, first of all, we know that's way more common than white men with black women. We know it's everywhere. Black guys with white women everywhere. So, and to which I have no problem with. I have absolutely no problem with that. I'm not in my younger dating days. I may have dated 2 white guys, maybe 3, and it didn't even last long. I probably did that for 2 or 3 months because I was mad at black men for a silly reason. But the fact of the matter is, it doesn't bother me if you have a happily married interracial couple. I have no problem with that. If they're happy and in love and treating each other right, I have no problem with that, because who somebody loves is their own business. I really think this society, social media, and just the way things are today, people are way too much in other people's business. That some things need to go back to being private. Who somebody sleeping with, who somebody is married to, is none of anybody else's business, especially when they have uh, um, no inside information about their relationship. So, um, and as I said before, though, I think that the problem that I do have, matter of fact, I know the problem that I do have, is when you'll get a black man with a white woman who dogs out black women, and old black women are just no good. Black women can't cook. Black women are retarded. They're stupid. They don't read. They're unintelligent. They can't raise children. They are just all these horrible things that I have a problem with. If you're going to get someone outside of your race, I don't care if they're Chinese. I don't care if they're uh, whatever. I don't care what they are. If you're with that person because you love them, be with them because you love them, not because you're mad at your people. And like I say, when I did that, first of all, I was young, I was silly, and just experimenting. So I posted that, all that information up there with that Mimi up there with, well, it wasn't really a Mimi, it was just a picture of a black guy with a white woman. And is that, um, what happened is that, uh, I mean, immediately I got, what is this post about? Why are you posting this? What does this post mean? What is the meaning of this post? Why is this here? And I'm trying to explain that I'm just trying to see whether or not I'm going to get the same reaction from a black guy with a white woman as you all have allowed these black men to cuss out, degrade, and demoralize black women all night long, from yesterday to this morning. And not only was I banned from the group, the administrator who had friended me and seemed to be so nice unfriended me, barred me from the group, took my post down. And when I found that out, what I did was I messaged him, because I was still able to send him a private message. I sent him a private message and I said, it's good, it's all cool, but it's hypocrisy, because the point of my post was, like I just said, to see whether or not I'm going to get the same reaction. And I think it's very, very hypocritical and very mean for you all to let that go on, with them cursing out and demoralizing the black woman, and say nothing when the shoe is on the other foot. It seems to be some type of hypocritical agenda. And so the only thing that he wrote me back before he blocked me, because I couldn't write him back, so it means he blocked me, was, why do you care? Now, two things before I end this video. Um, we know, and I'm not saying that it wasn't a black person, but we know there are so many groups on Facebook and social media who are created by white people or by them, that have an agenda. And it's to keep black people fighting. It's to learn about black people, what we think, how we. I mean, Facebook and many others on social media is almost like a big social experiment, just to see, and then according to how we react, they know what to do. And uh, this group seemed like a planted group, because my thing is, why? What does it benefit the black man and the black woman to hate each other? So who does it benefit for us to hate each other so desperately? You know, I would even dare to think, you know, that black guy that I'm supposed to have been talking to might even been a black woman. I mean, not black woman, a white woman, because who else has such disdain and animosity toward, the black woman with her man? So I have no proof. I have no proof, but I just wanted to share that, and to keep you aware, keep you up on what's going on. And let you know that I'll still be doing my videos. And until next time, I'll see you.